Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bill's visit to Luna, Remy's delusion, and Carter's reign. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, a sneak peek has been made public for it depicts Luna Nozawa pleading with Bill Spencer on an emotional level. Elektra Forrester and Remy Price are more than just pals, according to Price. In addition, Carter Walton begins his tenure as Forrester Creations manager. Let's discuss what will happen in the CBS soap opera next week, as you continue reading. According to B&B spoilers for the week of December 9th, Luna and Bill are shown at the start of the teaser tape. After getting 3 letters from the convict, Bill went to see Luna at the jail against his better judgment. Luna said that Penelope Poppy Nozawa's bad upbringing and early trauma were the root causes of her actions. Luna then reminded Bill of their shared history by bringing up his own early years. Bill undoubtedly received Luna's 3rd letter. Luna was thrilled yet taken aback when Bill entered the room following a terrible encounter with Poppy. Fans will also see a heated exchange between Remy and Elektra on the week of December 9th. Although the two seem to be alone, Remy appears to be rather irate. Remy maintains that they are much more than just buddies when Elektra reminds him of this. What does that mean then? Does Remy have a false belief that he is closer to Elektra than he actually is? Or is Elektra lying when she claims that she and Remy have never had a romantic relationship? According to teasers for the week of December 9th on The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke Logan will carry on talking to Hope Logan. Hope informs Brooke that Rich Forrester and Steffy Forrester Finnegan are no longer in command of Forrester Creations in the weekly preview clip. Brooke appears terrified and appalled. Brooke will have to choose a side though. There will be repercussions regardless of Brooke's decision. Fans can also anticipate Carter taking over at Forrester Creations next week. First, what will Carter do? Steffy and fire Ridge? Bring Hope and her line back? Or begin the planning for expansion? Will Forrester Creations be able to afford this? Or will it fail and go bankrupt? Do Brooke and Ridge need to part ways? According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Rich Forrester is going too far in holding Hope Logan accountable for Carter Walton's deeds. Like Steffy Forrester, Ridge is blaming Hope for everything, even though Carter was the one who was lusting for her prior to their relationship. Is it time for Brooke to give up and move on? According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke adores Ridge, but she is extremely unhappy with the way he treats her kid. Hope was raised by Ridge, but he has never treated her the same way he loves his kids with Taylor Hayes. Now Ridge is promoting the idea that Hope was the driving force behind this coup. How precisely would Hope come up with this notion, given her lack of commercial acumen? Carter took advantage of the fact that Ridge had given him the instruction to make out these LLC documents to target Forrester Creations. Carter didn't need any encouragement because he was the one who was sufficiently agitated to accomplish this. When Thomas Forrester accused Brooke of contacting CPS on him, Ridge turned on her and even had their marriage dissolved after all these years. Ridge rushed into Taylor's arms after refusing to trust Brooke. Ridge refused to even tell Brooke what he was so upset over, and she persisted in professing her innocence. Ridge believed that Brooke's guilt was sufficient, regardless of what she stated. When Ridge learned that Taylor was aware of that fact and still intended to marry him, he didn't treat her quite as badly. Ridge only canceled the wedding, but notice who he is now confiding in and doing. Ridge's treatment of Brooke and his remarks about her kid are unworthy. Nothing that Steffy has ever done has been done by Hope. Hope has only listened to Carter and encouraged his choice. With or without Hope, Carter was adamant on doing this. How can she be held accountable? Brooke is starting to see that Carter and Hope are correct. Brooke may now turn on Ridge and throw him out. There must be something to be done, so maybe it's time Brooke took over. Will Brooke leave Ridge to be with Hope and Carter? Will Ridge receive what he is due at last? Can't stand character destruction. Is this Carter's exit story or a new direction? According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter Walton succeeded in his mission to take control of Forrester Creations, but at a high price. Although Steffy and Rich Forrester are certain that Hope Logan is only using Carter, it is true that she is by his side. Regarding Ridge and Steffy, Carter has allowed himself to be misled and will ultimately only experience heartache. Some might contend that the drawbacks of Hope and Carter's romance outweigh the benefits, even if it lasts for a long time. Carter was Ridge's closest friend and confidant, yet he completely destroyed that relationship. Of course, Steffy and Eric Forrester were also friends with Carter, but they now consider him to be a traitor. Even though Carter has won for the time being, B&B will never allow him to continue running Forrester Creations. Since this isn't Carter's family business, he has no right to take Ridge and Steffy's leadership in this way. Carter's reasons for taking such drastic measures were undoubtedly weak. This was definitely not justified by the cutting of Hope's failed line, or the closure of Carter's dangerous global conglomerate concept. Carter seemed to have overreacted and rushed into a scheme that would not work out well for him. Carter may eventually lose power and be left with nothing since the program is laying the groundwork for his demise. Carter will truly be at his lowest if he and Hope's relationship doesn't work out either. Many fans are concerned about Carter's future, and whether his character can withstand such devastation as a result of this plot. In the comments section of one of his Instagram pictures from September, Lawrence St. Victor dispelled rumors that he was quitting the program. A lot has transpired on screen since St. Victor promised fans he wasn't switching soap operas to Beyond the Gates. Some fans are once again worried about the likelihood of a departure plot, because Carter has seen significant character disintegration in recent months. Carter may end up in a bind and at the very least fade into obscurity, much like Liam Spencer has recently done. However, at the conclusion of all of this, Carter may also be given a new path. If Carter saves a Forrester's life or does something else that might win back some of the family's favor, there may be a redemption tale that follows. In any event, Carter's awful behavior has severely damaged his reputation. Stay tuned for further information on Carter's B&B future, as certain modifications must be made in one way or another. Do Brooke and Ridge need to part ways? According to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Ridge Forrester is going too far in holding Hope Logan accountable for Carter Walton's deeds. Like Steffy Forrester, Ridge is blaming Hope for everything, even though Carter was the one who was lusting for her prior to their relationship. Is it time for Brooke to give up and move on? According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke adores Ridge, but she is extremely unhappy with the way he treats her kid. Hope was raised by Ridge, but he has never treated her the same way he loves his kids with Taylor Hayes. Now Ridge is promoting the idea that Hope was the driving force behind this coup. How precisely would Hope come up with this notion, given her lack of commercial acumen? Carter took advantage of the fact that Ridge had given him the instruction to make out these LLC documents to target Forrester Creations. Carter didn't need any encouragement because he was the one who was sufficiently agitated to accomplish this. Ridge turned on Brooke when Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, framed her for calling CPS on him and went as far as to have their marriage annulled after all these years. Ridge didn't believe Brooke and ran straight into Taylor's arms. Brooke kept proclaiming her innocence and Ridge would not even tell her what he was in an uproar about.